Our coach season comes to a close tonight here at Newberry. The Wolves get an early lead. You don't score for the first 550, but you're still just down by a point. What, in your opinion, was the biggest factor for the loss tonight?
Like you talked about there, to begin the game, we played good enough defense to hold them at bay long enough that where we could finally get on the board. But once again, we just got off to a slow start offensively. We had looks inside, we had open threes. Just never did put the ball in the basket enough. We finally got going, but the way we started, we've got to figure out something as we move into the postseason and certainly into next year, not postseason, but our spring season and into next year that, we got to come out and score the ball better consistently against everybody and certainly not have a lapse like we did tonight.
The end of the first half, they hit a three late, but then in the third quarter, you come back and make a little bit of a run. Did you feel like there was a spark there at the end of the third quarter that you could have started something in the fourth?
Yeah, I thought the kids played well. We got down 9, I think, there in the second quarter, and then, we had some kids come off the bench and they played hard and went on a run there to get us back within 3. And then, 35 made a great shot off a stagger screen. She was deep, and I thought the kids guarded pretty good. They put them up 6. We come out in the third quarter and they were playing hard. We were scoring okay. It was a high-scoring game, probably one of the higher-scoring games at New. Newberry's the best-scoring defense in the conference, and we scored 74 points here. We just have not guarded them well here. We guarded the bigs pretty good, but we've always allowed bench players to come off the bench and go for double figures. And of course, Hendrick went for a big number. But when you get Creed at where she was at and Essex, so you hold 2 of the big 3 down, but yet these other kids come off the bench and do a good job for Newberry, and that's probably why we're sitting here with a loss, because we just didn't do a good enough job on them. But our kids played hard, and the one thing I'll say, as has probably been one of the last videos, we got 3 kids sitting over there in street clothes that are projected starters this year, and Newman and Jekka are worth starters. And just for whatever reason, here we go, Carson-Newman's limping into the postseason, and everybody else is healthy as all get out. And so you got to give our kids some credit that they came on the road and fought and battled and, had a chance to probably win this game, but, Newberry just outplayed us tonight.
What do you say to the senior class, your first class that you put together? What do you say to that group after this one?
We talked a little bit in there, but we'll have a party at the end of the year, and I'll have more time to collect my thoughts and to really send them off properly. But, words don't describe when you're a head coach and you become a head coach and you get that first class that goes through, all the things that they've meant to us. And, we didn't achieve all the goals we wanted, but they set personal records and we've got to set some team records and those kind of things to establish within the program. They've meant a lot to our program, there's no doubt. I just wish that we could have carried on, got them back to the semis, to Furman, and we want to try and get back to the state tournament. But for whatever reason, injuries just didn't allow that to happen this year, just like last year. And maybe one of these years, Carson-Newman's going to come out to where we can go through the whole year with no injuries and stay strong the whole year like a lot of other teams get to do.